Hi guys, and welcome to my preview to Arsenal's game against Chelsea in the Europa League Final on Wednesday 29th of May 2019. And after all the trials and tribulations of the season, Arsenal are in the Europa League Final, and this is it. This is our last chance saloon of getting into the Champions League. Chelsea are going into this just to win a trophy. They've already qualified for the Champions League via the Premier League. So, yeah, it's down to us, and I consider us the favourites. If you consider the route we've had the hardest route to do compared to Chelsea. They've had the more easier route. We've had to play two sides that have dropped out from the Champions League, Napoli, who were the favourites, and Valencia, and come through them with flying colours pretty much. And so, yeah, I'm going to update you on a bit of the team news quickly. So, obviously, Chelsea decided to have a friendly after the season's over. They had 20 days before, like us, before the Europa League final. But they decided to do, unlike us who decided to do more preparation and training, they decided to go out and play a pre-season friendly in Boston. And in the contract, they had to play the first team. This backfired because, as well as Adoy being out, they now have Loftus-Cheek out because of that game. It does mean that Sarri might have to play the same tactics that they played at the Emirates, where we won 2-0. Don't forget, that's also the same tactics that they played in the second game of the season, and we should have won that game as well, but unfortunately we didn't take our chances. So that's why also I feel we're the favourites, because out of the two league games, we should have taken 6 points. We've only taken 3, but we were the better side in both of the games. So he might have to play the same possession-styled play that he played at the Emirates, and we were all dominant in that game. I was there, and they if you just it was simple really. If we place basically we just marked out Hazard and Jorginho because it all ran through Jorginho, and though he's picked up reform just a bit recently, yeah, it's we just marked them out of the game, and then that was us. We pressed them really hard, really high, and they cracked due to some brilliance between Aubameyang and between Lacazette. Yeah, so there are obviously it could be Hazard's last game. Welbeck could be a possibility in the game as well. He looks like he's returned. If so, then that could be his last game. Ramsey won't be available. Mkhitaryan won't be available, which is a shambles because UEFA should be making sure that he should be able to travel to Baku and not have the safety issues because obviously he's Armenian and there's been troubles between Azerbaijan and Armenia. And they've not been able to guarantee his safety, which I think is a disgrace, absolute disgrace, and they should be ashamed of themselves, as well as ashamed of themselves of being having it in Baku, because it's a place where it's so difficult for fans to get over there. Our tickets haven't been able to sell out, neither are Chelsea's, because we just can't be able to travel the flights. I know one fan is paying £1,200 get there, and as well as the ticket. It's just ludicrous, especially Azerbaijan. It also used to be known as the European Grand Prix when it was first introduced to Formula One. It was then changed to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix because it's not in Europe and it's the Europa Final. Hello. Right, so yeah, there's also rumours that if Sarri doesn't win this game, he could be out, or he could be out even if he does win the game, which is a bit weird because they're going to need to rely on younger players, which he has been doing this season, because they have this transfer ban and they're not allowed to buy anyone. They have been Pulisic, but that was already done. in January before the news, before obviously the judgment was made and they were punished. A bit like how Man City should be punished, but instead of a transfer ban, we should sell the amount they've overspent in. But that's another rant for another time. So yeah, that could be his last game, and like I said, I feel very confident, and I very well believe that Emery, being the expert he is in the Europa Final, winning it 3 times in a row, that he will be able to deliver us a first European trophy for, I believe, 25 years since that famous night, 1-0 Arsenal, Palmer, Alan Smith. Dad always, I can't remember the time now, but my dad, my late father, always used to go on about how we managed to score 1 goal and then just defend, which sometimes is not the ideal way you'd like to see a game won, but it's like with anything, you just make, if it wins the game, it wins the game. So all that matters is that you lift that trophy at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna get into my lineup, predicted lineup, and obviously people have been, there's been a lot of videos I said on the AFTV, especially about should Czech start. People saying he should because of the sentiment. It's been his last game. He's been in Europa League as the cup goalkeeper and all that. Yes, but I'm sorry, we cannot take any chances. His distribution, I'm sorry, it's shit. It's shit. And one thing that we did well at against Chelsea is our distribution at the Emirates. And I feel Leno, you just play your strongest side in a cup final. You play your strongest side, right? Don't take chances. What happens if he makes a distribution error and they score, and then we don't be able to come back? What happens? We all then blame Czech. He all gets a shit send off, right? Make him the captain. Make him go up with the captain and be able to lift the trophy with the captain at the end of the game. Do it that way, but play your strongest side. Play it. But knowing Emery, I'm sure he's probably going to stick to his loyalty and play Czech. But hopefully he won't make too many mistakes in terms of distribution. His shot stopping I haven't got a problem with, it's just his distribution. So my back three, obviously I don't trust Mustafi in this game. I literally don't. The only way he's getting into this squad is on the bench. Because he just makes too many mistakes. Like Chelsea aren't afraid of him. Like they're actually relishing him. Hazard would be relishing him. It's because he makes so many mistakes. It's unreal. People saying he's picked up during the end of the season. Yeah, a bit fucking late now. Where was he when we needed him to not make those mistakes to be able to get into the top 4? He then starts playing well when the pressure's off. Right? He made a stupid mistake against Crystal Palace. What happened? We lost the game. So, and that was at the Emirates, sorry. So, yeah, don't take the risk. Please, just don't take the risk and don't play him. Just put him on a bench. I don't care. He's gonna be gone in a minute anyway. If when we go to Baku, one thing, like if we don't win the trophy, right, or even if we do win the trophy, right, can we make sure we board the flight and don't tell Mustafi we're boarding and leave him in Baku, and then tell the Baku government, look, here, give him to any team you want, give him the Karabag, I don't care, right? It's probably the level he's playing at. Because of the amount of mistakes he makes. So yeah, my back three, obviously Socrates being the tank he is, he's got to be in the middle of that back three. Koscielny, who's club captain, is going to be there. Monreal, but Kolasinac would have to make sure he does not get exposed. So Kolasinac is left wing back. Remember, Kolasinac as a wing back, you do not just go forward. You're a left wing back, which means back means you go backwards and defend as well. If Aubameyang's got to go backwards and defend, you've got to help out Monreal and defend. Simple as that. Maitland-Niles on the right wing. Obviously, we haven't got Bellerin. He'll be back to the middle next season. And Maitland-Niles, a lot of people say yes, some people say no. I feel he's played enough games in the Premier League and in Europa League to deserve this place. And I fully trust in him to be able to deliver the big performance like he did against Man United, like he did against Rennes. So, yeah, I fully trust in him to literally, I think Hazard will be playing in his place, and he won't let Hazard. I don't feel Hazard will get past him too easily. Let's put it that way. In the middle, I'll put Torreira and Xhaka. Sorry. Hopefully Xhaka again won't make so many mistakes, but he usually doesn't when Torreira's there. Torreira being a little terrier that he is, he'll be bossing that midfield. He played them again when he played them at the Emirates. He tore Jorginho apart. Jorginho didn't get near him. So yeah, then Özil and Aubameyang in front of there. So you've got Aubameyang and Lacazette up front, where they play closely together, which works a treat. Özil needs a big performance. This is where you need to perform, Özil. Please perform, make it happen. So yeah, that's my lineup. It's going to be a big game, big night. We'll have nibbles and all that ready to watch in front of the TV. Going to plug the computer into the TV to watch it via BT Sport. Yeah, let me know what you think of the lineup. Do you agree or disagree with any of it? Do you feel confident towards today's game? Wednesday's game. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yes, I'll speak to you guys soon. Come on, you Gunners, bring back that Europa League final.